Sound Partners 1, Lesson 28. Today we will learn about the sound made by the word at the beginning of the word kite. Kite. The sound made by the letter K. Listen again. Kite. Say the word kite. Kite. The sound you hear at the beginning of the word is made by the letter K. Now let's practice some sounds that we've been working with. Ready? Our new sound, k, like kite. Eh, like ed. K, kite. Th, thumb. Remember, even though it's two letters, it's still just one sound. Fish. K, kite. Pig. Up. Ed. Girl. Thumb. Nail. Table. Nail. Jet. Kite. Apple. All right, let's say those sounds again. Ready? K, g, j, Now I will point to a letter and you say the sound it represents. Ready? P, like pig. Th, like thumb. K, like kite. G, like girl. J, like jet. Like apple. Like ed. Now get your paper and pencil ready as we learn to form the uppercase and lowercase k. Watch as the video shows us how to form the lowercase k.
Lowercase k. 1. Pull down straight. Lift. 2. Slant left. Slant right. Lowercase k.
All right, pick up your pencil and let's make a lowercase k along with the video.
Lowercase k. 1. Pull down straight. Lift. 2. Slant left. Slant right. Lowercase k.
All right, put your pencil down and let's watch as we learn how to make the uppercase k.
Uppercase k. 1. Pull down straight. Lift. 2. Slant left. Slant right. Uppercase k.
All right, pick up your pencil.
Uppercase k. 1. Pull down straight. Lift. 2. Slant left. Slant right. Uppercase K.
Now you will hear 8 sounds. Write the letter that represents the sounds that you hear. Here's the first sound.
N.
Here's the second sound. Here's the third sound. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7.
E.
And the last one, number 8.
G.
Listen as I replay each sound. Check the letters that you wrote. Ready? The first one.
N.
The second one. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7.
E.
And the last one, number 8.
G.
All right. The first sound was the sound N made by the letter N. The second sound made by the letter U. The third sound F made by the letter F. The fourth sound K made by the letter K. The fifth sound F made by the letters T and H. The sixth sound P made by the letter P. The seventh sound E, like Ed, made by the letter E. And the last sound G, made by the letter G. If you wrote the letter C for the sound K, you would also be correct, like in cat, kite, and cat. sound the same at the beginning, but they're two different letters making those sounds. Kite, like at the beginning, or k at the beginning of kite, is the letter K. K, like at the beginning of cat, is the letter C. Those are words you just have to memorize which letter is making that sound at the beginning of the words. So if you wrote C here, you would also be correct. Or if you wrote K and C, good for you. You've got both of those letters correct. Now let's practice breaking words apart into their sounds using the sound boxes. The first word that we're going to break apart is the word spot. Ready? Spot. Spot. The next word, kites. Now, kites has an S at the end, so it means more than one kite. Ready? Kites. Kites. The next word, jump. 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 The next word, flag. F-O-A-G. Flag. The next word, dust. D-U-S-T. Dust. Now let's practice reading some words. We're going to sound them out and then we will say them fast. Watch as I demonstrate the word in the box. K-M. Kim. Ready? Is this. K-id. Kid. At. That. Gum. Fed. Fed. Wet. Wet. Ip. Kip. Bag. Bag. Egg. Keg. Jam. Jam. Van. It. Kit. Kid. Kid. Fad. Fad. Dub. Dub. All right, let's try those again. Is. This. Kid. Kid. At. That. Gum. Fed. Fed. Wet. Wet. Kip. Kip. Bag. Bag. Egg. Keg. Jam. Jam. Van. It. Kit. Id. Kid. Fad. Fad. Dub. What sound does fed start with? It starts with the sound f. What sound does fed end with? It ends with the sound d. What is in the middle sound in fed? Eh is the middle sound. What's the first sound in the word van? Th is the first sound. What's the last sound in van? N is the last sound. What's the middle sound in van? Ah is the middle sound. What's the first sound in wet? W. What's the last sound in the word wet? T And what is the middle sound in wet? Eh. Now let's practice spelling some of these words. The first word that we're going to spell today is the word kid. Remember to stretch it out so that you hear the sounds k-id, and then put it back together and write the letters that make the sounds you hear in the word kid. All right, the next word, that, at, that, that. And the last word, gum, gum. All right, let's check to see how you did. The first word was kid, k-id, K-I-D. Make sure on the D, when you write that letter, that the straight line is on the right. The next word, that, at, T-H-A-T, that. Remember, even though it's one sound, two letters make that sound, T-H-A-T. And the last one, gum, G-U-M is how you spell gum. Now let's practice reading some sight words. Today we have 4 new words. Watch as I read these words. He, H-E, he. Me, M-E, me. We, W-E, we. Be, B-E, be. He, me, we, be. All right, you ready? Let's start. He, H-E, he. Me, M-E, me. We, W-E, we. Be, B-E, be. Come, C-O-M-E, come. Were, W-E-R-E, were. Of, O-F, of. Be, B-E, be. Into, I-N-T-O, into. He, H-E, he. Is, I-S, is. For, F-O-R, for. Some, S-O-M-E, some. To, T-O, to. You, Y-O-U, you. We, W-E, we. Didn't, D-I-D-N apostrophe T, didn't. Me, M-E, me. The or the, T-H-E, the or the. All right, you ready to start again? He, H-E, he. Me, M-E, me. We, W-E, we. Be, B-E, be. Come, C-O-M-E, come. Were, W-E-R-E, were. Of, O-F, of. Be, B-E, be. Into, I-N-T-O, into. He, H-E, he. Is, I-S, is. For, F-O-R, for. Some, S-O-M-E, some. To, T-O, you, Y-O-U, you. We, W-E, we. Didn't, D-I-D-N apostrophe T, didn't. Me, M-E, me. The or the, T-H-E, the or the. Now I'll point to a word and you read that word. Ready? Into. Were. Me. Come. Of. Some. You. For. Is. We. Now let's practice spelling 3 of these words. The first word that we're going to spell is the word the or the. Write the word the or the on your paper. The next word we're going to spell is the word were, like we were at school today. Were. And number 3 is the word of. We were tired of the birds singing. Of. Okay, let's check to see how you did. The first word was the word the or the, T-H-E. The next word, were, W-E-R-E. And the last word, of, O-F. Now let's practice reading these 3 sentences. I'll give you just a moment to practice by yourself. All right, you ready? Rough, rough, and, rough, and, muff. Rough and muff were in. Rough and muff were in the bath. Rough and muff were in the bath. Add. Dad got. Dad got wet. Dad got wet. Rough and Muff were in the bath. Dad got wet. It. Kit got. Kit got wet. Kit got wet. We had fun. We had fun. Now let's put them all together. Rough and Muff were in the bath. Dad got wet. Kit got wet. We had fun. Remember, our voice needs to go up and sound excited because we have an exclamation mark on the end of this sentence. All right, let's try it one more time. Ready? Ruff and Muff were in the bath. Dad got wet. Kit got wet. We had fun. Now let's practice with the books that we read in a previous lesson. Peg and Ted. Peg and Ted. Ted and Peg met. Peg had a pet pig. Ted had a pet hen. The pet hen is red. The pet pig is pink. Pink pig is in a pig pen. Red hen is on a big bed. Peg and Ted went. The end. Now I'll go back to the beginning and I'll let you read it on your own. Ready? All right, let's practice the next story. Up, pup. Up, pup. Bet was Bob's kid. Pug was Bet's dog. Bud was Pug's pup. Bob sat on a rug. Bet sat on Bob. Pug sat on Bet. Bud sat on Pug. Bob was up. Bet was up. Pug was up. Bud was on top. Uh-oh. The end. All right, let's go back to the beginning of this story and I will let you read it to yourself. Ready? And that's the end of today's lesson.